Columbia College, man, it was exciting, man. I was actually, when I first arrived, I was kind of like the outside kid in a way. You know, the theater department has its own vibe, and I was just like hip hop kid that came out of the city, getting into this theater program. But I came in, I had like cornrows and my pants had graffiti on them, and I remember being in this one class. I think it was my first theater class, and there was this exercise in which you went and sat in front of the class, and the teacher essentially asked the students, what is your first response to seeing this human being in front of you? And every student would go up, and we'd sit there and give our opinions about the way that they looked, and whatever. And it was my turn to go up, and I remember going up, and and some of the kids there, they had to be honest, man, and they were like, yeah, he kind of looks like a thug, kind of looks like somebody that'd be a rapper or breakdancer, but essentially they were training you to understand how the audience perceives, these characters when they're dressed on stage. If you take this person and put a suit on, change their hairstyle, they're essentially gonna look like something different. But yeah, I mean, that experience, going in and trying to have to prove myself that I wasn't just, a rapper or hip hop kid out of, the streets of Chicago, was actually a challenging part, but also a very freeing experience, because as an actor, you have to shed all that weight, all those things that make you who you are in order to play other characters that are, much more complex or whatever. And, but yeah, the time there, it gave me a lot of, just confidence and shedding all those things and becoming the actor that I wanted to be. And then, a lot of our teachers were working actors in the city. Some of them were working at Second City, improv, a bunch of improv places, the Goodman, Steppenwolf, they were all working actors. So it gave us an opportunity to not only learn, but also work with our teachers who became our colleagues once we got out of college. I think coming from the theater, it's that type of experience you just can't get anywhere else, man, because you start, from the smallest houses to, to doing the Goodman, for instance, which is, I think the main stage is an 800-seat theater. But you start from the bottom, sometimes you're performing for like 5 people, and that experience you carry with you going into the film and television industry.